the Muskegon Channel. It's Andy O'Reilly along with one of my most famous cohorts, Tom Bitson. We are at the Plaza 1 and 2 today, and we are here to talk about all things coming up movies into the spring and summer, if we ever get spring.
Yeah, it should be here. It's going to tease us again this next week.
Another sucker punch from Mother Nature, but hey, we've always got the movies in Muskegon to enjoy at either the Cinema Carousel or over here at the Plaza 1 and 2, and not too far off. That drive-in's going to get opened up again.
This Friday.
Is it really already this Friday?
Yes, this Friday.
Wow.
One week before blockbuster season starts.
Bring the kerosene heater in the car and come out. Don't bring the kerosene heater in the car. That's a joke. Bad idea.
If you have it outside the car, as long as you don't set anything else off.
Now, bundle up and get ready for a great weekend and a great summer of movies and stuff. The last movie I saw, we went over to Cinema Carousel to check out Ready Player One.
Yes.
I cannot wait until that comes out on Blu-ray because
Absolutely.
You want to talk about sensory overload.
Yeah, it is too. Even reading the book and the movie are, believe me, entirely different in so many ways.
Right.
Both great in their own right, but 80s geekdom at its finest.
At its finest, and as you're watching the opening thing, I mean, there's just so much to see in that movie,
yes.
And all the little tiny things you're trying to look for. My favorite part was when they go into the opening sequence and they're going into that first race.
Yes.
If you really paid attention, there's a 3 on the back of one of those cars. They had a big salute to Dale Earnhardt.
Yes, they did,
well,
and it's very funny. It's very funny that movie opened on Easter weekend because the movie is the ultimate Easter egg.
Yeah, it really is.
That's not even a play on the final prize in the movie.
Right.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
A lot of great stuff going on movie-wise. So, and that one's still holding over, right?
Yes.
Still playing? That's going to be playing for a while.
I'm pretty sure. I don't expect it to come over here much before late May, early June.
Is it really going to be that? Wow.
I could hope so. Even with there are a lot of big titles in May, though.
Yeah.
So anything could happen.
Let's start talking about some of those big titles. What do we got?
Well, first I'd really like to talk about this weekend.
All right.
This
He's
weekend,
a Rocky Horror geek. He's gonna. Rocky Horror people are hard to put. I mean, they're hard to keep in a box because
absolutely.
This is a big deal. Talk about Rocky Horror.
This is a big deal. The Denton High Drama Club has found their new home with us.
Really?
Here at the Plaza 1 and 2.
Nice.
Yep. And this weekend, Saturday night on the 21st, is going to be their first performance with us.
Good.
Live pre-show for those familiar with their performance.
Yep.
The live pre-show is going to kick off at 10:30 instead of the normal 11:30.
Okay.
We're not going to be doing the true midnight show.
Okay.
It's going to live pre-show at 10:30 with the feature starting at 11.
Okay.
Costumes, as always, are welcome. The Denton High Drama Club will have their prop kits available for sale.
Sure.
Everybody's welcome to come in. It is an adult show, so rated R rules apply.
If you've never been there, don't bring the kids.
Exactly.
Probably not a good idea.
If you've never seen it, this isn't for kids for sure. Admission $7.50 per person.
All right.
And tickets are already on sale, so either feel free to stop in when we're open to pick them up or pick them up online at our website. And most people know where to go for that.
It's an enduring thing, and it seems to really be making a resurgence.
Yep.
Because I remember as a kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, I was a little too young to catch it.
Right.
I had a couple older cousins that were really into it, and they did that. And this is 80, 81,
exactly,
82 that this is all going on, and here we are, like 100 years later.
Correct.
It seems like, and it's still kind of a big deal.
For those who aren't familiar, Rocky Horror Picture Show really was a box office bust back in 1975. I mean, it came and went. The material was very shocking at the time. Still is considered mildly shocking, but for the time that we're in, it almost immediately became the hottest cult classic of all time.
Yeah, big time.
Yes, and so it's really cool. This is going to be something different for us.
Why not? Hey.
And it's a perfect timing.
Right.
I cannot wait to see how things go Saturday night. So feel free to come on out for that.
Freak your freak out.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Other big thing this weekend, the drive-in's open for its 2018 campaign. Big changes this year.
Really?
Finally, some of the biggest changes that most of our guests have been waiting for. They are finally on our company network.
Okay.
And what that means, because for a handful of years now, you've been able to use your credit and debit cards to get in.
Sure.
Now you can use our company's gift cards to get in.
Oh, nice.
The C Rewards program is now participating because they can actually process those on site.
Awesome.
And along with that, that's also going to open the door for online ticket sales, like our first run theaters do. have a little grace with them. They're working out some logistics because, well, let's face it. The idea behind buying your tickets online is that hope that you can avoid the lines.
Yep.
And those that go to the drive-in know the beginning of the night, there's going to be a nice lineup.
Yep.
They are doing their best to work out some logistics to kind of create a Disney-like fast pass lane for those who buy their tickets online.
Yeah, a couple weeks of that, it'll get it figured out.
Yeah, precisely. By the time summer really gets into swing, they should have. I have complete faith in Kevin and his crew. They'll have that in line, and this is going to be a big weekend for them. It looks like Friday night's going to be the only night that it gets really cold when the sun goes down.
Right.
But it's first night. The diehards are going to be there.
Yep. Think of the fun, too. I mean,
Exactly.
you know what? You throw some blankets in the car.
Yep.
You get bundled up. You wear the snowsuits, and you're making a memory.
Right. Well,
You really are.
You're looking at Super Troopers 2.
Nice.
Rampage. You really want to test your anxieties? A Quiet Place playing with Annihilation.
All right.
You're really going to test some people's... but they're perfect drive-in titles.
Sure.
And then Black Panther's going to be with Star Wars Episode 8.
Nice.
So it's quite an opening
Black
weekend.
Panther's been huge, too,
It
hasn't
is. Yes, we've still got a few weeks to go before we can get it.
Wow.
So that's great. It's great
Yeah.
for the community and
Great for everybody.
exactly.
Great
It's
for the
probably
movies.
One of the best. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's in a landslide the #1 title on this year.
Wow.
Nothing. It's outperformed by about 7 times over its next.
Is that right?
Correct.
Wow. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Let's roll into the summer. What are we going to
Summer
see?
titles.
Yeah.
On the
boy.
27th of this month, Disney rolled back a week and said, let's get Avengers out, do the world premiere all in 1 week.
Okay.
So Avengers Infinity War, we're
Yep.
going to get in the first, as much as we thought the first Avengers was such a huge deal, this is just amplified even further.
Sure.
Expect some surprises.
Okay.
Deadpool fans, Deadpool 2 is out in the middle of May.
I know he's a big deal.
Correct. Memorial Weekend. Star Wars fans.
Han Solo. Yep.
There's been some polarization
Really?
with this one. I mean, Ron Howard came in to finish up the project. The first director, things kind of fell apart, but most people are focusing their attention on Alden Ehrenreich, the heir apparent to Harrison Ford.
Okay.
And I say, forget comparisons. Come on in. Don't even worry about canon. Come on in and just enjoy the story they're going to give
Absolutely.
us. I mean, it's Star Wars for crying out
Right
loud.
now, you can't go wrong.
Yep. Kind of a potential sleeper, but Jackass fans, you've got Action Point on June 1st.
Okay.
Johnny Knoxville brings most of the crew back together, and it's kind of a flashback movie of it's kind of like a Bad Grandpa 2 almost.
Okay.
He plays the grandpa, and the granddaughter's kind of remembering his stories back to the days he owned a very hapless and non-OSHA approved amusement park, trying to compete with the new bigwigs on the scene.
I almost hate to admit it because I'm supposed to be a mature adult at this point and all that stuff, but Bad Grandpa,
Yes.
what a hysterical, just absolute garbage to watch.
Right. Well,
Mental junk food.
And-
it was just, at the end of it, you're just like, God, that was funny.
exactly. The abuse that Johnny Knoxville allows himself to be put through for...
yeah,
yes. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't been banned for concussions. Kind of a spin on the Oceans movie, Oceans 8.
Saw the preview for that.
The ladies are going to own the movie. And
Yep.
I'm sorry. I can honestly say I've never really been a huge fan of the Oceans 11.
Right.
I love the cast and the story's really cool, but Oceans 8 is
Looks
going
like
to
it's
put
gonna
them all
rock.
to shame.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic. Incredibles 2.
Okay.
Tag. It's Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye from the Avengers movies. And it's similar, kind of a new version of The Hangover, if you will.
Okay.
A group of buddies who've been playing the same game of tag since they were kids.
Yep.
And now they're full-grown adults, and Renner's character is the dubious one who's never been tagged. And so the
Nice.
point of the movie is everybody's trying to get him tagged.
Fun.
And then the end of June, we're looking at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Really?
Yes. And it happens to be about a week after the 25th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park.
No kidding. 25 years?
So, yes.
Am I that old? Don't
Well-
tell me that, man.
We're cultured.
Yeah, is that what it is? I'd say we're turning into gray, dirty old men, to be honest with you.
Well, hey, we have more fun that way, I guess.
Exactly. It's going to be a big summer at the movies. Anything else you want to leave us with?
Refillable buckets go
Yep.
on sale. Summer preview experiences
Another round of them?
are at
Yep.
Monday night. at the first run theaters. Buckets will be on sale by that time. The Avengers Infinity War bucket is what we're starting with. We'll have Incredibles 2 buckets by the middle of May.
Cool.
Going to be a great season for that. Between Movie Pass and refillable buckets, you can't get enough of it.
Can't beat it.
And then be ready for other big announcements.
Always coming.
Absolutely.
Always a place to be. Celebration Cinema, it is absolutely a great partnership. It is a great place to check the movies out. Don't forget that Rocky Horror Picture Show coming up. We've got the opening of the drive-in this weekend, and of course, look at your shirt, man. You blend right into the seats here.
I do.
And you see we kept enough space here to make it so it wasn't awkward, right? It's where story happens. It is Celebration Cinema. Tom, thanks so much for your time. Make sure you get out and check out the movies this spring and summer.